What's up, people? It's your boy Wanzo coming back to you with another video. Guys, I want to make another Asic miner talk video. I'm just gonna kind of go over what's been going on the past week or so, maybe 2 weeks, and just this general status of the market right now. Basically in the Asic scene, the mining scene. I just want to say real quick first that when I get to 1,500 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway, probably $100 in Litecoin. So I still have some time. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna give away, but that's probably what I'm thinking. So yeah, so keep an eye out for that. And I also want to invite everybody to the Discord. There's a lot of things going on in here, and we're talking about a lot of stuff. We're talking about liquid cooling. I post useful articles. We have a coupon buy sell trade channel. We also have an Asics buy sell trade channel where you can buy, sell, and trade machines or coupons. And we have our general chat, crypto mining Asic GPU chat. We have some GPU dudes in here, converts. So, if you feel like making the jump to Asics, come on in. You're invited. And if you don't feel like making the jump, you're still invited. So it don't matter. I restarted my profit trailer, so I'm going to be posting. Information on that soon. And we have a power discussion channel. We talk about power and the requirements, how much, things like that. So that's a pretty cool channel in there, and that's been really, really active. So go ahead and jump in. All right. We also have an official Lux mining technician in the group. We actually have two, but if you want to ask them something, if you're mining on Lux, on the Lux pool, go ahead and. Oh my God! Sorry about that, guys. That one snuck up on me. Allergies are really bad. So you can ask them whatever you want, and yeah, that's cool. It's cool having them in the group. Just a sec. Oh, God. All right. I feel better now. I'm sorry about that, guys. So everyone has been pretty up, up on the up and up. What's been going on? The markets have been getting smashed. If you pay attention here, you see how everything was going down, and just getting wrecked. But Bitcoin is starting to move back towards the up, towards the upside in the green. We have a lot of green going on. EOS 13%. Everything's mostly single digits, but you have some double digits going up, and you have some double digits going down. All sports 10%. Some shitty betting coin. And Skycoin still all fucking smashed. So yeah, it's all moving in the right direction in my opinion. And if we look at Asic miner value, we take a look at what's going on here. Everything's hurting. It doesn't matter what you're mining, unless you're mining either Decred or you have one of these equihash miners already, then you're doing all right. But for the most part, everybody's on the downtrend a bit. And yeah, so let's get with it. Bitmain has announced a new batch of the X3. I think this is a shitty deal. I would not recommend it to anybody. The Kryptonite algorithm has been smoked, and it's not going to get any better. And as soon as Electronium forks, it's going to get even worse. You're going to be left with like 3 shit coins, and you're going to be fighting for scraps. So do yourself a favor and avoid the X3, period. Don't even bother. It's not worth it. The E3 has announced a third batch. They dropped the price on it. I don't really like the E3. I think there's not enough power there for an Asic for me. I think that they should have They should have made a more potent machine. They should have did what it took. And that's just my opinion. I don't like it. I don't buy it. I'm not recommending it. So, but they have dropped the price. And the Z9, I was a little late in deciding, but I was going to buy a Z9. I didn't. And I kind of regret that. I at least wanted, I should have bought one. But yeah, they're announced they've got the second batch for sale here for August to September release. And Antminer S9, they dropped it another $35. I definitely think that something's coming. If you have coupons to use on the S9, like any high value coupons, I absolutely think they're worth it. Like if you have a $420 coupon, you can literally get one of these for $555, $554. Obviously, you have to include shipping, but $555 for the miner itself, I think is a really good deal. For 14 terahashes, it's a no-brainer in my opinion. I mean, yes, it's most likely going to be outdated, but if you're thinking short-term, I definitely think it's worth it. And let me see, they have the L3 Plus and the L3 Plus Plus. I mean, I don't think anything else here is worth it. I wouldn't recommend anything else. There's just not enough money there involved to to get me to get involved. So yeah, that's it. X that out. And Silicon is pretty much sold out about almost everything. They've sold out of both of these machines. My official recommendation, because I do regret buying my D9s, especially with the IBELINK announcement. I could have bought 2 IBELINKs for the prices that I bought the D9s. And that's why patience is a virtue. That's why I tell everybody, don't let the FOMO get to you. There's always something better around the corner. And I let it get to me. I let the FOMO get to me, and I paid the price. Now I need to suck it up and ROI as much as I can. Hopefully I can ROI and maybe make a little something extra. But that's why I tell people, don't let it get to you. You're going to end up fucking making a mistake. So, yeah, so don't. I would not buy any of these 2 units at their prices. I would wait till the Decred Master is like $2,500, and I would wait till the Saya Master is like sub 2,000. All right, that's my official recommendation on those 2. Kryptonite, I think the price is just too high for these fucking machines, And the good thing about them, though, I guess, is that you can use them on NiceHash. I've heard that you can use them on NiceHash. I know the X3 you cannot, but if you can use these on NiceHash, I think they're okay, but not for the price that they are now. I would expect a price drop because I think this one is. I think it's $2,500. That's just too fucking much. That's not even worth it. I would not recommend that, guys. Don't buy it. And I made a video on the X11 algorithm. I really like the Dash Master. I think it's a good miner for the price. Okay, it's a little bit on the expensive side, but check out the video. And you will see what I'm talking about. I give you examples and shit like that, and I run down through the numbers. So go ahead and check that out. Script miners, I would not buy one. I think this is a good machine, this one here, but they want too much money. It's $3,000. That's just too much. And the Litecoin is kind of in the same position as Bitcoin. The difficulty is really high, and the price of the coin is too low to be able to be profitable. You're basically just scraping profits at this point. You're not making a decent, anything decent. I would hold off until things turn around, and hopefully they drop the price on this as well. That's my official opinion on these. Now, I didn't say anything earlier, but I'm going to say it now. I'm in the middle of cutting a deal of sorts with Asic Miner Company. What they're going to end up doing is they're going to end up giving me a link that I'm going to post in the Discord only. So if you're not part of the Discord, join the Discord, or you're not going to have access to this link. The link is going to be basically a discount to their machines. I don't know exactly how much, but I should be hearing from them any day now. And I'm hoping it's somewhere in the 5% range. I think that would be pretty good. And yeah, so if you take a look at their their miners, I think, in my opinion, the Equihash miner is just too expensive. They need to drop that price. It's just too much money. That's not worth it. You can get a crap load of Z9s for this kind of price. They need to figure that out. But that price has definitely got to come down. I like the power. I like that it's a powerful. It's a powerful ASIC. But they really do need to bring that price down. I don't think it's worth buying at this price. I would rather buy Z9s than this. And let's check out the compact here. I like the compact Nano 8. I think it's a really cool ASIC. I think if you're thinking long term, okay, if you're thinking long term, like I'm gonna buy this for the years to come, I think that you're making a good move on buying one of these. If you're thinking short term, then I think you're better off with the Antminer S9. Short term. Because in the long run, this unit will outsurvive the S9s. So, yes, in the short term, you'll save money, you'll be better off with an S9. But if you're thinking, I'm in this for the long run, I'm not here for 5 minutes and shit like that, then you're better off buying the 8 nanometer compact. It's an 8 nanometer chip, Bitcoin ASIC. It uses 2,000 watts. I did a comparison on this in one of my past videos. Go check it out. And it basically comes down to about, I think it was 53 watts per terahash. And that was pretty impressive. So yeah, this is an excellent machine. I'm actually considering maybe buying one. Not right now, but in the coming maybe months, I'm thinking about buying one. So yeah, let's get rid of that. And actually, you know what? Let's just go over here real quick. They have the Asic Miner Air. It doesn't have any of the liquid cooling. Okay, it's just a regular air style ASIC, kind of like an Antminer. These here are 28 nanometer. Okay, they're not 8 nanometer chips. They're 28 nanometer chip for $3,900. I don't think it's worth it. I wouldn't buy it. I would rather buy the compact. I think the compact is a better deal, especially for the technology. And if you come down here and you check these out, all right, let me see. You can buy the panel. They have these units that are like panels, okay? And you can connect them together, kind of like Legos and shit. You can connect them together to kind of make a panel. It's an interesting concept, and let's take a look on the chips here. What are the chips? Yeah, and these are also 28 nanometer. And the reason I know is because of this right here. Okay, the power efficiency. If this was 8 nanometer chip, it would not be 159. All right, and I've been looking at these things long enough to know the difference. And I wouldn't recommend this. I think the best unit that they have, okay, hands down, the best unit that they have is the compact. Boom. 8 nanometer, boom, that's it. All right? Fucking, you don't want to screw around with none of the rest of them. I think that's the best unit here. So, Baikal, Baikal has announced that they have, well, everybody's probably seen the N70 by now. All right. I don't think it's worth it. That's a Kryptonite miner. They also announced an N240. The only good thing about these is that you could use them on NiceHash for a fact. I know these you can use them on NiceHash. So if we go back to real time, to ASIC miner value, and we check out Baikal, okay, there's the N70 that I just showed you. You're making $5 a day, all right, because it's 70,000. I mean, this unit's not worth buying. None of these units are worth buying. The N, the N plus, the N70 is, in my opinion, no. I don't want it. Out. It's out the door. Now, the N240 is interesting because they finally released. Okay, I think they released this thing a little late. I think if they would have released this a lot sooner, maybe a month ago, they probably would have sold a ton of them. All right. It's basically a, it's like an it's like an X3. Okay, it's packing the power of an X3. It's actually got more power than an X3. Okay, it's packing almost the same power as the InnoSilicon CryptoMaster. Okay, the CryptoMaster is 248. But the cool thing about this miner is that it has the Kryptonite Lite, 248,000. 480 kilohashes. Okay, 480 kilohashes. Excuse me. And the only thing that worries me about this miner is that I know Aeon is attempting to fork. Aeon is trying to fork, and they're the only coin that is using this algorithm. So if Aeon forks successfully, this algorithm or this portion of the miner is basically going to be a waste. It's going to be gone. So you're going to end up being stuck with just this. You're not going to have the option of two, which is what makes these miners, in my opinion, different and in some ways better than the others. So if you're going to buy an N240, please be aware that Aeon is trying to fork. I even read on their Reddit that there is actually a fork scheduled. So this is a limited time here, guys. If you buy this, you really don't even be considering this. Okay, you should just be considering this here. Okay, and then you can plug them in on NiceHash, and you don't have to worry about, I need to be jerking around with a digital note, or I gotta go to Bitcoin, or I gotta go to Dynasty Coin, or these damn wallets. That's the shitty part about the X3 and all the other ones, is you're always fucking around with pools, you're fucking around with coins, you're fucking around with shitty wallets. It's a pain in the ass. Okay? It's a pain in the ass, and that's that. So that's the good thing about these, is that you can just go to NiceHash, basically set it, forget it, walk away, and you don't have to touch the shit again. So be aware that Aeon is attempting to fork. I cannot stress that enough. So, and if they do fork, if and when they do fork, this feature here, the Kryptonite Lite, is going to be gone. And you're not going to have access to anything Kryptonite Lite, because there is not going to be any coins on Kryptonite Lite. Okay? So, you've been warned. Now, everybody's been talking about the IBELINK. Okay? At first, when I first saw the IBELINK, I found it on Alibaba. And Alibaba has been known to be scammers. Okay? You buy something on Alibaba, and basically, half the times it's a scam. So when I saw this, my initial thought right away was, this is a fucking scam. Okay? IBELINK doesn't make doesn't make Decred machines. They've been known to make dash miners. Okay? If you look at these, they're all dash miners. All right? These three right here, they're dash miners. That's what they do since the get-go. All right? Let's go to ASIC miner value here real quick, and I just want to show you that, let me see, IBELINK. Okay. They've been making. They've been. Oh, what the hell happened here? IBELINK. Why does it do that? IB. There we go. Okay, IB. They started making their first. Their first Asic came out in July of last year. Then September, and then in May they released this new one here. Okay, that has just been released. All right, and they've been known to basically be supporters of X11, only X11. So when I saw this miner, I was like, man, this has got to be a scam, all right, because this looks identical to the DM56G. The units are exactly identical, and we know that that doesn't really, technically matter. I'm doing air finger quotes because I mean, look at the Antminer S9 and look at the the Dragon Mint, the T1, and then look at the, all these other copycats. They're basically the same, they use the same parts. So, in reality, that doesn't really make any, that really shouldn't matter. But this unit here, I absolutely regret. Okay, I absolutely regret buying my D9s. I cannot state that enough. I already have them. What's done is done. And now I just need to ROI what I can and hopefully ROI everything and maybe a little profit. If I at least ROI, I'll be happy. Okay. So, I mean, this unit here is absolutely impressive. They were on sale yesterday for a very short time, probably like an hour, maybe 2 hours tops, and then it was sold out. And from the looks of it, okay, you can buy as many as 1 up to 3. So you can buy 1, 2, or 3. If I see, this is why I tell people, don't FOMO. I FOMO'd. I let the FOMO get to me. I was thinking, man, I'm gonna fucking miss out, and I jumped at the D9, and then InnoSilicon fucked me over with the shipping. I ended up getting the unit 12 days late. So I missed out on probably, I would say, easily 7 days of mining. All right, and that's a decent amount of money that I lost. I could have recovered, but because they sent my unit to some other state, it ended up delaying it freaking a week. But anyway, this is why I tell people, don't let the FOMO get to you. Keep a cool head. And I need to live by my own words. Okay, I can't let it get to me, and we shouldn't let it get to us, because there's always something better around the corner. This kind of makes me wonder if Bitmain has something up their sleeve. I bet you Bitmain has something up their sleeve. I don't know. Are they going to release a 12 terahash monster for less money? Because it seems like everybody's undercutting each other. So, I don't know. I wish I had the money to buy one. Actually, I do, but I'm not gonna. Because I'm just afraid that something else is coming down the pipe. And maybe for less, who knows? That just seems like to be the name of the game. It's kind of disheartening when things are just coming out so fast. Things are coming out so fast, and it's like you don't even have time to make a decent ROI back on your investment before something else comes out. But anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Just keep a cool head, guys. Don't let the shit get to you. And, and like I said, I do not recommend the D9 at all. At all. Unless it's like sub 2,000. Like 2,500 and under. It's just not worth it. Especially with that thing coming out. This. Anyway. The last thing I want to mention is a little bit of news. BitcoinGold announced that they've been 51% attacked. And first and foremost, I want to fucking say that Bitmain had nothing to do with it. Okay? Because everybody's always talking about, fucking Bitmain, 51% attack. Oh, fuck. Bitmain has never performed a 51% attack on anybody. Anybody. Okay? Why would they fucking choose out to 51% attack BitcoinGold? I'm glad this happened, in a way. I'm not to be hateful, but I'm glad that this happened to BitcoinGold for basically them saying, oh, we're forking off Asic so we can stay decentralized. Somebody was able to amass 51% hash power, okay? Because that's what 51% attack is. A 51% attack is somebody amasses more than 51% of the hash power, and then what they do is they'll do a it's a little difficult to explain. They'll perform 2 transactions at the same time. All right? They will sell you a BitcoinGold, and at the same time give themselves a BitcoinGold in their wallet. It's something along those lines. So they're performing double attacks. They're doing 2 transactions at the same time, and this guy was able to amass $18 million worth of BTG and and run off with it or whatever. But if let me remind people, if ASICs if ASICs were behind this, then this wouldn't have happened. This wouldn't have happened because ASICs, they're known for providing stability and security to the blockchain, to the network. So hopefully BitcoinGold learned a little something and get off of the bullshit with their, ASIC resistance shit, because this is just going to continue. They're going to probably get attacked again. So, I don't know, man. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. What do you think about what I said in the video? Join the Discord. It's going to be worth it. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell. Peace.